We got Charles and Charles Merlot. This is 2013 vintage from Washington State. It calls itself a Merlot, which it would be fine doing, but they tell you on the back of the label that it's in fact 78% Merlot, 15% Cab Sauv, 5% Petit Verdot, and 2% Malbec, which, being an American wine, they don't have to do. I don't know if you know this, but in America, it only has to be 75% of the varietal to call it as such. But Charles and Charles are really cool dudes, so they broke it down for you on the back of the label. This is Charles Beeler. He's the one saying Washington Merlot is. You can't see him. That's Charles Beeler. He lives in New York City. He heads the Gotham Project, which is reviving keg wine all across the world, which is awesome because keg wine is awesome. And then this is Charles Smith, reflected very poorly in the light of this camera. There he is. And he says, "My bag, man. Wash your pillows. My bag, man." And he's like the rock star of wine, as they say. One time I met him and he told me a story about how he was in a hotel room and he was hanging out with these Asian girls and they were jumping up and down on his bed and they had this Hello Kitty underwear on and they were just having a good time. And he's a good guy. He's a genuine good guy. He just gets up to the semantics. Charles Smith, rock star of wine. Anyway, Merlot, you know, it's supposed to be kind of middle of the road. It's not sweet, but it's also not dry. You know, it's not super earthy, but it's also not super fruit forward. It's just right down the line, and this sort of is, and it does a really great job of being what it is. So this is like wine you can get for about $13.99. I would give this Charles and Charles Merlot. Let's give you another picture of it so you can be like, what was that wine? I don't remember. This is what it looked like. I'd give it 3 fucks out of 5. As a side note, the crazy looking guy that you can't see, again, Charles Smith, before he got into making wine in the glorious state of Washington, used to manage rock and roll bands, including the Ravenettes, who are from Denmark. And I highly recommend pairing this wine with either the Ravenettes' new album or their first EP, Whip It On, or anything in between, because they're fucking awesome. And what was I gonna say also about it? What did I say before?
You gave it 3 fucks out of 5.
Washington. Well, I gave it the 3 fucks out of 5. Hey man, tell me about these bottles.
These are very thick bottles.
How thick are they?
Not prepared to respond to that. I don't know. They're so thick that you can tell the wine is good because of how thick the bottle is. That's got a big punt.
Yes, punt. This doesn't have the little. Sometimes they have a little bump inside the punt, which I like to call the plit.
This is weird.
This wine isn't even. Nobody said anything about it on Cellar Tracker yet. What do you?
Wrong hand.
What?
There we go.
Oh,
I can see it.
Nobody said anything about this on Cellar Tracker yet. What do you make of that?
Well, that's because it's only available at Whole Foods, America's healthiest grocery store.
Healthiest grocery store, right? So this is a healthy wine?
Yes, I think it'll improve the condition of your heart and maybe your temperance and your mood. So it definitely will make some stride. This is an official Dr. Oz recommendation right here.
Dr. Oz said it here first. He wasn't with us.
Well, no, I am. You can't see my face, so you can't prove I'm not Dr. Oz.
Well, my heart wasn't with us either. But it's damn good wine. Thanks, Whole Foods.
Thanks, Whole Foods.
Thanks, Charles and Charles.
Thanks, Charles and Charles.
You guys are awesome.